It's happening. A supporter of domestic terrorists is now on the Homeland Security Committee. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the radical Republican Congresswoman, a joke of a woman making the United States a global laughingstock, who defended and supported the domestic terrorists who stormed the Capitol on January 6th of 2021, who pushed 9/11 conspiracy theories, who talked about Jewish space lasers. She will sit on the Homeland Security Committee. The woman that said they would have been armed and would have won if she led the January 6th coup is now on the Homeland Security Committee. The Homeland Security Committee should be investigating people like Marjorie Taylor Greene. But it is Marjorie Taylor Greene who, in this backwards United States, ends up on that very committee. Who does she think are the threats? People like Hunter Biden, people who she claims are socialists and communists, even though they are not. You know the drill. Rolling Stone reporting, the new GOP-controlled House is letting liars and conspiracy theorists lead its agenda. That is exactly right. Kevin McCarthy, the new Speaker of the House, indicated he will allow Congressman George Santos, currently facing multiple investigations for lying to voters about his identity, to also have a committee position. We're going to get to that later on in the program. Rolling Stone reminds us Greene was removed from the House Education and Labor Committee and the Budget Committee in February of 21 over backlash from statements she made before her election, including that a bullet to the head was the quickest way to remove Nancy Pelosi from her then speakership. Greene was also revealed to harbor a belief in QAnon, having spread conspiracy theories about mass shootings and suggested 9/11 was a hoax. Greene will now serve on the Homeland Security Committee. I think it's great, Kevin McCarthy reportedly said on Tuesday. Some of Greene's priorities: she recently said to Tucker Carlson she believes that current Department of Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas should be impeached. Paul Gosar is also on the Committee for Natural Resources. He was censured by the House and ousted after he tweeted that anime battle sequence where Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was killed. Kevin McCarthy sure had to cut some pretty damn wild deals to get those votes and become Speaker of the House. That is abundantly clear. This is the United States of America in 2023. You support a failed coup. You defend the rioters. You say if you had been in charge of the coup, you would have won the coup. You get to stay in Congress, by the way. And then you get a job on the committee in charge of Homeland Security. This is where we are. And what of her experience even ostensibly qualifies for her for this role? Is it the harassment she engaged in of the victims of school shootings? Does that qualify her to be on the Homeland Security Committee? Is it any of the long list of things we've talked about before? It is embarrassing that this is where the country is. And you know how it'll go. 2 years from now, we'll look back and we'll say, what are Marjorie Taylor Greene's accomplishments on this committee? And there will be none, nothing positive anyway. And then they will say, well, we couldn't get anything done because of Democrats in the Senate or whatever, but definitely vote for me again because now I'm part of the in group. And that's really what this is about for Marjorie Taylor Greene. And also that's a lot of the catalyst for this new war she's engaged in with fellow lunatic Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. And that's what I want to talk about next. You might remember that a few years ago, the show got hacked and many thousands of dollars were stolen. We never got it back. It's a terrible feeling. It can happen to anyone. But a couple of years ago, we got Aura, which really gives us significantly more peace of mind. And our sponsor, Aura, is the app that protects you from scammers by alerting you anytime your info like email, passwords, social security number are found in data breaches. Aura also automatically requests removal of your info from search engines, and it can reduce spam calls. Aura alerts you quickly about suspicious credit inquiries, like if someone tries to take a loan out in your name, and Aura's password manager makes it easy to keep your account secure to begin with. Aura also has parental controls for your kids' devices. You can restrict apps or manage screen time, set focus time, make sure they're doing homework instead of binging on YouTube. You can try Aura free for 14 days at aura.com/Pacman. Use the free trial to see if your email, password are already out there. You may be surprised. The link is down below.